guys, welcome back to Book Talk with Meg. Hope you guys are doing well. Today I'm here with a haul video, more specifically a book outlet haul. Recently I've kind of been wanting some of the books that were on Book Outlet, so I waited until I had enough for like the $45 cutout for the shipping, and I decided to place an order. Sadly, I wasn't bright enough to do that on the Black Friday or Boxing Day promotions, which kind of stupid on my part, but then again, it happens. So without further ado, we'll hop on in. There is a diversity of things in here, including young adult books, some manga, and that kind of stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you do like this video, don't forget to leave it a thumbs up, and yeah, let's do this. So we'll jump into the box. I just opened it, but I haven't like peeked through yet. So we have little packing slip and the paper. Okay, so I'll place the box right here and we will begin. So the first little pile of books I see here is the next volumes in Dream and Sun. If you guys don't know, I read Dream and Sun Volume 1 as my first manga ever, and I really did enjoy it, and Book Outlet has a few of the other volumes on there. So I did get Dream and Sun Volume 2, Volume 3, and Volume 4. I really enjoyed the first book. It feels kind of like a contemporary kind of manga. It's the story of a girl who kind of doesn't feel like she fits in at home anymore. I think her dad, I don't know if they're remarried or not, but he has this new girlfriend and they've had a child, and ever since then our main character kind of feels left out, so she decides to leave home, and she meets this boy who's like, you can move in with us and you'll only have to pay like $100 a month, and the only thing you need to do is ask your parents' permission. Also, you need to have a dream and fall in love, and it's the story of our character, and I think that the manga series kind of follows their character growth. I do like the main characters. I love the boys that are introduced in the manga series. It was a little hard to get into at first because I wasn't used to the reading style of manga, but once I got that issue settled, I really enjoyed it. So I did decide to pick up the next few volumes. They do read super quick, and I think Book Outlet has a few other ones, so if ever I do really enjoy these, I can pick up the rest of the series. I think this is meant to be a 10-book manga series. The next book I have is American Panda by Gloria Chow. This follows our main character, who is Taiwanese, and her parents kind of has set out this future for her to be a doctor, marry into another Taiwanese family, and that's kind of not what our main character wants. She actually hates germs, she hates biology, and she's kind of falling in love with a boy who is not Taiwanese, and I think it's probably like a coming-of-age story. This looks like an amazing contemporary with a lot of diversity, and it looked really appealing, and I've heard a lot of good things, so I picked this one up. The next book I have is Monday's Not Coming by Tiffany D. Jackson. This book follows our main character Monday, which is such a peculiar way to call a main character. I really enjoy that. And basically Monday is missing, and only her best friend Claudia kind of cares about it. Claudia and Monday are kind of like the only two friends they have. Like, they have each other and pretty much nothing else. And so when Monday doesn't show up for the first day of school, Claudia is kind of worried, and then Monday doesn't show up to the second day of school or the second week of school, and then Claudia, who really needs her best friend because high school is kind of a hard thing to do alone, she decides to go and try to find Monday, and Monday's mother's not really helping, and April, who is Monday's sister, doesn't really help either. So I think it's kind of like a search for Monday and also kind of like a mystery book at the same time. I haven't heard a lot of people talk about this book, but I know it was like a 2018 release and I've had my eye on it for a while, so I decided to pick it up when I saw it was in the scratch and dent section, and it's honestly like in fine condition. The next book I have is Made You Up by Francesca Zappia, which I'm so excited about. I wanted to wait on Book Outlet to find a hardcover edition because I love the cover for this book, and I loved Eliza and Her Monsters, which was Francesca Zappia's second novel. This is her debut novel, and I think it has to do with a main character who has schizophrenia and is kind of like an unreliable main character. who, I don't know if she falls in love with this boy or she sees this boy and she's not sure if he's real or not. And I think that's really intriguing. I've been wanting to read more books about mental health, and I really loved Francesca Zappia's like writing style, so I think this one will be very enjoyable. And again, mental health is really intriguing. I have never read a book about schizophrenia before, and I have studied it in class, so I want to see how reliable this book is. And it's just a stunning book, and again, I think this was like $4 for the hardcover on BookOutlet, which such a steal. And the last book I have in this box is The Way You Make Me Feel by Maureen Gu. I've heard what is her name? Why can't I remember this? I've heard someone on BookTube talk about it. I think it was Super Space Chick, and that made it to her list of like favorite contemporaries of 2018. This book follows her main character, and I think she doesn't really care about life. She's just kind of like a little too easygoing, and she does this thing that pushes her dad's buttons a little too far, and she's sent to work at this place, and I don't know where this is gonna go. I don't want to spoil it for myself, but I think this is like a contemporary with a little bit of diversity, a little bit of humor and romance, and I have not read Maureen Gu's other books, but I was really intrigued by this one, so yeah, decided to pick this up. And the last book I have was in this. I didn't actually order it from BookOutlet, but it came from BookOutlet because it's like a used book from Amazon, so I decided to include it in this video. And that is Summer Unscripted by Jen Klein. I loved Shuffle Repeats, Jen Klein's, I think that was her first novel, and this is her second novel. I'm not too sure what this is about. I think it's like this girl who tries to find a passion, and she kind of decides that this boy is going to be her passion, and I think it probably has to do with like theater or something like that. Shuffle Repeat was a super quick book to read, and I really loved the writing and the characters, so I decided to pick this one up. Obviously, it was super cheap because it's a used book, which it doesn't really look used, in my opinion. So yeah, I decided to pick this up. Super excited. How many times am I going to say excited about this? I don't really know. So that's it for my video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you very soon with another video. Bye guys!